Hey, Justice Beckstrom here. Today, I just proved that the Earth is round. Now, I did this on Google Earth here, as you can see. Now, you might have a couple questions. First of all, you might be wondering how I did it. Secondly, you might be wondering if you believe in the flat Earth theory. You might be wondering if you should trust Google Earth. Now, of course, you should trust Google Earth, at least because of the measurements. You don't have to believe because of the picture they show. If you don't believe that, you should at least believe the measurements, because everybody uses it's run by the same thing that does Google Maps, does GPS. Everybody's used it. Everybody knows it's accurate. Everybody knows it works. So everybody knows that at least the measurements are accurate. Now, I also used a simple principle of math here, of geometry, that an equilateral triangle where you've got three equal distances, three places that are equidistant, the area between them makes an equilateral triangle. So I spent a while, found Susitna, Alaska, a place in Mexico called Guadalupe, and Mauna Kea, Hawaii, obviously, as my areas. Now, the distance between them all is approximately 2,883 to between 2,880 to 2,890 miles apart. And general rule in math is that you can find a general rule to find the distance between or the relationship between the sides of an equilateral triangle and the sides that go to the middle. And the general rule is the distance should be, if it's flat, the relationship between this length and this length should be approximately 5.5. These are each 10 centimeters long, and these lengths are each about 5.5 centimeters long. So, with that kind of calculation, let me just show you on my calculator here. So we've got 288, let's say that as an average, times 0.55 equals 1,586. So if the Earth was flat, the distance, there should be a point that is should be a point that is 1,586 miles approximately, give or take 3 or 4 miles away from each of those places, because they're equidistant. But if I zoom in here, you'll see 1676 or 1677, just very close between those two. If I zoom in here again, onto the peak of Mauna Kea, you'll see the same distance, 1676. And then if I go over here to Guadalupe, now this Guadalupe that I'm using is directly south of the S in Sonora, and directly northeast of Hermosillo. There's right there. You can see again 1676 approximately. And now this could be dismissible if it wasn't such a big difference. This is 100 miles further the middle of this triangle is 100 miles further than you would expect it to be, whoopsies, if it truly were flat. Now, in case you're wondering, in case you want me to show you the distance between those places as if I faked them, let me just undo this and show you that each of those places are indeed about 2,000, okay, so there, at the top of Mauna Kea, you see, so they're about 2,880 miles apart each. So let me come over here to Susitna, Alaska, and you see 2,884 miles, and the same between Mauna Kea, okay, wait, undo, and Guadalupe, right there. You see, it's approximately the same. Obviously, I couldn't find. I did this just to find. I did perfectly choose cities or points of interest specifically to make it easier. And also, let me just show you that the distance. Okay, here, done. Let me show you also that the distance between Guadalupe and Susitna, Alaska, are the same distance. There we go. And again, we have, okay, here, let me go back and fix this. I put it on the wrong place. Okay, but, I mean, okay, so it's not exactly the right distance, but it's as close as I could find to 3 points that are all pretty much equidistant. And I just showed you that the center point of all of them is considerably more than it should be if the Earth was flat. So, there, I've effectively proved that the Earth is round on Google Maps. Now, I would, if I could, and someday maybe I will, prove this in a private airplane, in case you still don't trust Google Maps and its measurements. Anyways, though, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.